Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. It's Sunday night, which means it's trad beer night. The beer we're going for tonight is from Fuller's. It's this one. It is Honeydew and it's their organic ale. It's an organic golden ale for that matter. And yeah, first time I've tried it. It weighs in at 5% ABV and it says on the back of the bottle that Honeydew is the UK's leading organically produced ale, naturally brewed using organic honey, malt and hops. This creates a refreshing golden beer with a subtle honey flavours balanced by a delicious zesty edge. And yeah, very nice. Hopefully, anyway, it is fully certified organic according to the labels on the back there. And yeah, I picked this one up in Sainsbury's for about £1.80. So without further ado, let's get it out and into a glass and see what we think. I do love a good Fuller's beer. Massive fan of their ESB and 1845. Excellent beers. And London Pride, of course. So we're pouring into my Lemmy Beer Festival glass. And the pour is golden, naturally. Let's get a bit of a head. Not going to pour the full glass. Bit of an aggressive pour with a bit of a larger head. But we have our end game. We've got a golden beer, pretty crystal clear, with a nice white head. And there is Lemmy in all his glory on the front of the glass with his bottle kiln. Good looking beer. So yeah, a little bit paler than I was perhaps expecting, but then again, it is a honeyed beer. And it's got a decent roll to it, suggesting good body. Let's have a whiff. Zesty, peppery, hoppy. Not getting much honey. It's there, but it's really quite subtle. It adds a sweet edge to the back end. Yeah, it smells alright, that. And the carbonation is moving. You might not be able to pick it up there, but it's moving really slow. And if you look at my Gollum-style face, you might just detect a bubble or two. And they're going really slow. Quite impressed with that. So, yeah, I've got high hopes for a good body. Anyway, looks good, smells good. See what it tastes like. Cheers. I like that. I like that. Good body, medium weight. Nice and clean carbonation. Crisp in the mouth. And a lovely flavour. The honey is there. It's light, it's sweet, it's refreshing. You've got a nice hop presence. You've got a good malt backbone to it. It's quite robust. And yeah, that is quite nice. The hops are slightly spicy, and the zesty edge they talk about is definitely quite clear. It's a lemony zest, not a grapefruity zest like some of the golden ales I've had of late, and just brightens it all up. Lemon and honey work really, really well, and that's a lovely beer. And I can see why it is leading the way in the organic ales. It's super tasty. The finish on this one is bright, a little bit of bitterness. Hoppy, and it's really, really well balanced. I like it. I like it a lot. Why have I waited so long? Why indeed? And we know Fuller's make great beer, so yeah. Anyway, let's go to the scoreboards of joy, and I'm going to disagree with this scoreboard of joy because it says out of the 55,000, it's actually 55,800 check-ins. 3.32. Look how close the average is for the 8 people I know who've tried it. 3.31. Both of those, in my humble opinion, are well on the low side. My scoreboard, though, is currently blank. Currently missing everything. Let's give it some points, shall we? So for the looks, let's top it off a bit, just to refresh your memories. That'll do. It's a nice looking beer. A little bit paler than I'd like, but it is a golden ale. It fits the style. I know I like the darker colours of an IPA, but there we are. That's me. It's my preference. I like the nice white head. It's tight and compact. The beer itself looks good. I cannot fault it. Let's be brutally honest. I'm going to give it a point. The aroma is really nice. Peppery hops, a little bit of zest, Sweetness on the back end from the honey. It smells like a good golden ale should. I can't fault it. It's getting a point. The body is superb, medium weight, nice carbonation, and a lovely mouthfeel. Again, can't fault it. Taste, again, I can't fault it. It's sweet yet bitter, hoppy, malty. It's really well balanced. It's a superbly well balanced beer in all aspects. Super easy to drink, and yet it's got enough about it to keep you interested. It's getting a point. And the finish, well, it delivers. It's honey based. It's going to have a bit of sweetness. It does. The hops come through in plum. It's just wonderful. Yeah, I'm going to give it another point for the finish. Which means that the honeydew from Fuller's has got 5 out of 5, which means we can go to the bonus points and potentially give it some. So we'll start at the top this time. Normally we work with a bonus up, but we're going to go the other way. Buy again. Yeah, you bet I would. It's tasty beer at a good price. Speaking of which, it does offer value for money. £1.80 a bottle in Sainsbury's. I cannot fault the value for money there. It's a great tasting beer. Bonus point. The bonus point, as I've said before on any video that's featured it, it separates the 5 out of 5 beers from the 5 out of 5 with a little bit extra. And this one for me is a 5 out of 5 with a little bit extra because it's super tasty and it's super value. And yeah, it's the epitome of the style for me. Golden ale, spot on. Yeah, so it's got everything today, all the points. And it's not a surprise, really, because Fuller's make great beer all round. Like I say, the 1845 is superb. It's a wonderful winter drink. ESB I can drink all year round, and on cask it's sublime. I do miss going down on the train to Euston, calling into the Euston Flyer and having a pint or two of that. Those are the days that I really do miss. And yeah, there we go. Honeydew, organic golden ale. Excellent, excellent beer. And if you haven't tried it, I recommend you do. And on that note, we're going to leave it there and say that has been a rather tasty beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I will see you again soon for another one. Bye.